So this is probably going to be the last video I'm ever going to be making on Home Quest because the game is finally finished. So I'm just gonna go over the changes. There's no real changes here. I'm gonna tell you the story at the end of it. The changes come in here in the world. You can actually defeat Medusa. Basically they like power down your army. Like I don't remember exactly how much strength my army had, but it had a lot, and it was powered down to like 300,000 or something like that. And then you have to increase your army's power to about 1 million, and then you can defeat Medusa. It's fairly easy. It just takes time rather than being difficult. There's nothing much new in here. I have not reached the maximum companionship level or anything with these guys. I could if I wanted to, but I can't be bothered with it. It's way too long anyway. And we're pretty much done with them anyhow, so it doesn't really matter. So what I just wanted to show you is two things. One, as you can see, it says Shades of the Past. This is basically once you defeat Medusa, like some sort of ghost of Medusa comes forward, which you'll see in the story, and you can keep defeating them to increase the amount of houses you have, because of which I have not completed these, even though technically I had them completed before. You can increase the amount of, and you can get the Gorgon, which is this new update. Basically you can unlock these bunch of shit here to increase the look of your garden. As you can see, it says raise your town appeal to attract tourists. You can send tourists to visit other people's garden, and you can get your garden visited. There's like a scoreboard or something which you can show like whose garden is the best, but it's mostly for paid people to like pay and like make the garden look pretty and all that. Not for us. And other than that, I don't remember if divine oil was a thing or was that added in the update. I'm pretty sure it was added in the update. So divine oil, as you can see, are the rewards for pretty much all of these quests. If you go in here, and where is the divine oil? There it is. It says fire salt. So basically you have to get refineries, and you have to fill them up with divine oil by defeating all those monsters, and the refineries, when they refine them into fire salt. Now what the fire salt does is, as you can see, my army is still 400. They did not increase the amount of army, but they do allow you to upgrade them. As you can see, I've upgraded this to level 20. I think one of these I did not upgrade, just to show you. As you can see, it's level 19 firebomb, and just press upgrade once and it's 20, and all my units have been upgraded. I usually go with a 15 warriors, 15. This is not the best army, but it's fairly good. I believe the best army gives you like 1.6 million power. This just gives you 1.09, so there's that. 50 of these legions, knights 15. I got 30 healers, 50 archon archers, 20 arbalists, and 200 warlocks, along with obviously 15 Valkyrie and 15 clerics. You can upgrade the Valkyrie. I do not believe you can upgrade the clerics. Maybe you can upgrade the clerics, whatever. I upgraded everything, so everything's upgraded. In here I got 160 hawks, I got 74 mermaids, 20 spirits, 1 flagship. I did not use these are trash, honestly. I mean, look at my army strength, 34k. If you add these, they just take up space and don't give you much in the name of anything, honestly. Useless, pretty much. So I increased my strength to defeat Medusa, so let's read that. I believe I read up to where Medusa showed up. I think that's where the last update was. Let's see. Victory 13. You have defeated Medusa and a fleet, and the north is now safe from her wrath. Tales of Medusa. At last you have defeated the Empress herself. She stands before you. On her head, once sprawling with serpents, nothing but ugly baldness remains. Weakened and about close to collapse, she uses her remaining strength to let out a paralyzing screech. Shedding what is left of her battle-worn skin, a small, soft hydra emerges. This is her most vulnerable inner being. Swiftly she jukes about your army, making her exit towards the mountain. A few seconds later, she's already out of sight. With her the menace is gone. Why didn't we kill her? Okay. Today we are victorious, you speak. Let us head back home and commemorate this victory and celebration for many days. Medusa, Mercury later tells you, she always had a love for the dramatic act. Her head will grow back and her brood will replenish. Everything she has thrown at us was expendable. Her intention was never to win or to rid of us of land or to conquer the north. No, her desire is the spotlight. After centuries of absence, she could not let you arrive without playing a part in the story. An opportunity to take the center stage is what she truly lives for, even if she has to grow her head heads for it. In the end, she got what she wanted. We had excited times too. We have proven you've proven yourself beyond any doubt that the North welcomes your people to stay and flourish. Mercury raises his staff, a salute across mountains to your people and to the Alva and to the gods now and new. Now this is something interesting. Why didn't we then kill her? Because she's just gonna replenish all that shit and is gonna attack us again, maybe, or maybe she will be like, oh, okay, the theatrics are over. There's no point in attacking now. End of chapter 3, trickle down. So your shamans say, while you were battling the Gorgon, we were able to snatch some of that oil that was dripping from her. Interesting, you respond. It appears to contain a mysterious salt, unlike anything we have encountered before. Those who have ingested it have begun to exhibit otherworldly abilities, though it does cause slight tremors. That's fascinating. Yes, indeed, we should build refineries to properly extract the substance. The potential benefits could be limitless. Kindling. It's working, your shamans proclaim with joy. We have successfully extracted some of the salt in its pure form. Highly reactive, one of them explained. It can ignite spontaneously when exposed to air or water. Way too dangerous for our population. Our troops, however, should be able to handle it. You should start feeding it to them. I mean, it explodes with water or air. Seriously, you're gonna feed it to them? Alright. One more time, the sky darkens as a familiar sound echoes across the land, screeching howls louder than before. No, this can't be. Has she returned already? You think in disbelief. She looks different. Ha, so the ancient warnings not to consume, touch, or utilize divine oil must be true after all, your shamans remark. So we might have stirred up something terrible. Great, you reply. Let's get ready. We've come too far for this to stop us. As you can see, the name Medusa is a little fucked up. Victory 14. Congratulations. With your unwavering determination, unwavering courage, you have vanquished all foes and emerged victorious. Your triumph has secured a future of peace, prosperity, where you can live happily ever after. Well done. So we have not explored the Medusa timeline, and we have also not explored the Evergarden underground, underworld timeline. So they could make another game based on this. They could update this game, but they already said thank you for playing. So I hope they do not update this game and just make a new game, continuing the story, maybe with another character or some shit. Not that there's much in the name of character anyway. No, so much coin. Who cares? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is the last time I'm doing this, because this is pretty much fucking done. I'll keep this video separate. It's not 10 minutes, so I usually wouldn't shove another game in here, but since this is just like for a series, I might as well just leave it here. I do not believe that I have anything else to show in this. Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure there's nothing much to show after this. Alright, bye bye.